Hello, beautiful soul. How are you doing? If you are tuning into today's video, that means that I have a channeled message for you. My name is Karlie. I am a Reiki healer. I am a group facilitator, and I love to inspire others on their spiritual path and journeys. If you are open and interested in receiving a message today, then stick around. But I would just like to begin this reading with a few deep breaths to ground into this present moment. I know a lot of us are moving through a bit of heaviness, and that's honestly what I've been picking up on, and it's what I want to do a reading around. So let's take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out slowly through the mouth like you're blowing on a straw. Let it all go. Deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. Once more, deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, release, let it go. So I feel like the past couple of days, I have been moving through a lot of heavier energy, just kind of feeling out of it, and I know a lot of people collectively are too, so I figured I would do a reading around that. You know, if we've been feeling more heaviness, more confusion, more like lack of inspiration or purpose, like what is going on underneath the surface. So I figured I would pull some cards and get a better understanding. These are the most beautiful cards. They are of the Crystal Message cards by Valencia Chan. Highly recommend. I love these. So it's super interesting because, right, I'm sitting here saying, like, I feel like a lot of us have been a bit confused recently. We've been feeling like a lack of clarity, purpose, or direction. We've been feeling more tired. And the first card that of course pops up is artistry, and then the second one is creativity. So what I am getting right now is that a lot of us are actually working through stagnant energy. Last night I did like a whole tapping because I started to have some pain around like my liver and my gallbladder, which I haven't had pain there for a while. I've been doing some work in those areas, like rage work, rage release, but a lot of times we store energy in our livers. Our liver is known as a detoxifier. It detoxifies the body, the blood, and a lot of times we'll experience pain or have issues in the liver or gallbladder when there is stagnancy, there is stagnant energy. We are clinging or we are holding on to something. And so I feel like a lot of us right now are kind of feeling like this like lower kind of vibe energy, this like stuckness, this frustration, this, you know, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? What is even the point of it? And I feel like that is because we actually are having a lot of energy that's like in our body that's actually being stored. And what it really wants to do is be expressed. So even though right now we may feel like a bit heavier, a bit more tired, a bit stuck, we're being asked to move the body, to be creative, to tap into art in many forms, whether that be writing, coloring, drawing. And through this, we step deeper into our personal power. And right around the liver and the gallbladder is our solar plexus. And the solar plexus, which is interesting, is the chakra of personal power. And so when we're sitting here and we're kind of feeling this stuck energy, it's our personal power wanting to be expressed. So how can we express, Spirit? What would be a good way, even though you're saying artistry here? Okay, so tapping into spiritual outlets to channel your spiritual gifts, your spiritual ideas, your spiritual purpose. This could be through music, through singing, giving space for yourself to grow in some sort of capacity, because this is what I'm getting right now, is that we are currently undergoing a transition of self. We are moving from one version of ourselves into the other, and during that time there's kind of like this in between that may feel like a void, that may feel like stagnancy, that may feel like discomfort. And I feel like collectively, a lot of us are moving through this energy of just like frustration, because we are in that big transitional period as a collective, as like in a collective awakening that's happening. And so we're entering into a new cycle. We're entering into a new state of being, into a new reality, into, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just started to rain a lot. Rain is cleansing, water is cleansing. Maybe this is your sign to do like a water cleansing ritual, take a bath, like dance in the shower, light some candles, and get into that kind of like flowy, creative, sensual, divine feminine energy. But yeah, we're collectively, a lot of us are moving through that kind of in between period, so things can feel stagnant. But you can hang out here in the stagnant energy for a week, or you can hang out in the stagnant energy for a few months. It is all dependent on your capacity to move the energy to help shift you into this new cycle. This is really your crown chakra is expanding, your energy is expanding, and there's also a calling for you to set boundaries with things that are currently throwing you out of harmony. So what is it that is kind of draining you right now, that is adding to the energy of stagnancy? Like, yes, maybe you feel stagnant because you're in this void, but like, now what are you doing that's keeping you stuck in the void, in the in between, because you aren't fully letting go of this thing? And once you let go of the things, you set the boundaries with the things that are holding you back, it's going to propel you further into that new cycle so that you're not so stuck in the stagnant energy for so long. So set boundaries with the things that are bringing disharmony. Is it work, right? Is it work and just constantly thinking about work all the time? Is it not having better work-life balance? Is it not having boundaries with social media and your phone? Is it certain eating habits, certain exercise habits that are keeping you tied to a version of yourself that your highest self is asking you to let go of so that you can step into the other thing? What I'm seeing is like someone's trying to like walk, but there's like all this like sticky goo that's like stuck to them. It's like gum is stuck to your back, and it's just like you're like kind of trying to move forward, but it's like you're still being pulled by this sticky gooey gum, and you're like, oh, I just feel so like blah and not good and not alive. You got a lot of creative energy running through you. Got a lot of like artistic energy running through you. It is just the fact that you are staying put and you are staying stagnant. I hope you guys can still hear me. Can you hear the rain? It's really raining right now. Let the rain cleanse you. Let water cleanse you. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is like the ADHD brain that gets the best of me when I do readings. Well, we're not surprised by that. Meditate, my friends. Take time to meditate, to connect with your highest self. Your highest self is going to be really a guiding light in this next chapter as you move into this new season of being, of becoming, of a version of yourself that you have never met in your entire life, maybe spanning across lifetimes. Meditate on first the breath, but maybe then on, you know, just like dreaming and allowing yourself to kind of play and visualize a bit what's possible for you, like having fun, maybe going back to like some scripting on the life that you desire, connecting to your heart's desires and just putting them out there into the world. And yeah, really prioritizing taking care of your energy and taking care of your body as a temple. I feel like right now you may also be feeling a bit of fatigue or just like low vibe energy because your body no longer likes what you're feeding it or how you're treating it. Right now you're having a lot of feedback. I feel like a lot of us are having a lot of feedback in terms of what food is of lower vibrations and no longer agrees with who we are becoming. And like what habits and patterns just no longer align with this new vibration that you're stepping into. So it just feels like a big old void right now where we're like in the womb, about to be birthed, but we feel like we're fully grown and we're like just like struggling to get out of the womb, but there's still like that stickiness, that like cord that's attaching us to not being fully birthed, and it's just like a weird place. It's a really weird place to be, but it is a place in which we actually can grow a lot and we can expand a lot and we can learn a lot about ourselves and what we need before. It's like right now we're getting to know who it is that we are going to step into. And it can seem like we're walking in the dark, but I need you to stop looking around yourself for signs or for clarity, and I want you to start looking within yourself and actually creating it for yourself. Listening to the inspired pings of, do this or try out that, or start coloring or start writing or start moving your body or start feeding yourself in new ways. Start letting go of things, clearing out negativity. It's like you're in this void, in this space of darkness. You are fully releasing what isn't serving you, and you're fully beginning the things that are going to propel you into this next level of being. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Staying grounded and determined, staying focused in on the fact that you are following your divine path. You are not crazy. You are not on the wrong track. You are simply in a part of your path that is requiring some slowing down so that you can integrate and become and like embody who you are becoming before you fully see it for yourself in the physical. Stay grounded, my friends. Head into nature. Nature can be super supportive right now. And finally, this is what I'll end it off on. We got joy, citrine. It's the energy of your inner child. It's the energy of right now you can maybe feel a bit depressed. But in the moments that we feel depressed, there is really just an underlying desire to express. I feel like depression is the caging of expression. And so with those first initial cards of artistry and creativity, express yourself into joy. Don't force it. Don't force yourself to like get out of this like state of sadness or depression or anger. Express it through different channels, through emotional expression, through creative expression, and you'll find your way back to a more maybe positive outlook, and an outlook that is supportive of you stepping into your next cycle, your next timeline that you are entering into. You know this, you feel this in your bones, that you are just on the verge of something, but right now it kind of feels like a crumbling of sorts, okay? Let it be uncomfortable, let it be. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Move your body, move your energy, be creative, and express all those things that are coming up, and take note of what's coming up right now. What feels good, what doesn't feel good, what foods do you need to remove, what things in your lifestyle do you need to remove. I know right now I am trying to integrate waking up earlier and meditating and going to bed earlier, because I know those are two things that have been holding me back for a while now, is just like getting up late, going to bed late. It's just like this cycle that I know deep down within me, it's time to shift. Like my highest self has that cycle. So what does your highest self do? Ask them for advice, meditate with them, ask them for support, and see what comes through. All right, you guys, that is all I have for your reading today. Look at all these cards we pulled. So many beautiful cards. But if you are interested in working with me any further, all my links will be below. I run weekly online yoga and meditation classes on Wednesday evenings at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. It's with my Meetup group. It's a free session. It's a beautiful way to cultivate community. And these classes are starting to grow, which is exciting. And then I also am hosting different sessions like full moon and new moon circles online if you're interested. And I also currently have a waitlist. I will be launching a Divine Feminine Embodiment course in May. So if you feel like with the year of the snake, you are looking to shift deeper into nervous system regulation, into supporting and learning to nurture yourself, empower yourself through sisterhood, through self-worth, all those things, and really dive more into a deeper level of intuition, connection with the sacred, the ancestors, the earth, all those things, cycles, all of it. This course is for you. So you can go ahead and click the waitlist below. No commitments attached. The only thing is you will be informed right as doors open, and there will be an early bird sale happening right as the course opens. So I'm sending you guys lots of love, and I hope to see you in my next video, whether that be a meditation, a guided energy practice, or a reading. All right, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.